Hormoz, the movers and shakers on another red day. Vivek actually is joining, and he has the movers and shakers on what was once again a pretty difficult day for the Bulls.
Well, that's right. Day to forget as far as the Bulls were concerned. Quite a bit of a beating, quite a bit of a pounding is what you saw. It was very tough to find stocks that are actually doing quite well in the session. But quite, some did stand out. Amongst the list of gainers, like you mentioned at the start, the IT pack did stand out today. The IT pack saw a bit of defensive buying, a couple of upgrades coming in, within IT names that have some BFSI exposure. LTI Mindtree up 2% on the back of this JP Morgan upgrade. Finolex Cables, this particular stock stood out in the session today. Amongst the broad end of the market, saw quite a bit of selling pressure, but actually there was some amount of strength at the start of the session. ITC, or the other stock that actually stood out today, again, some support coming in this particular name. The demerger of the hotel business, something that gave some support over here. And M&M, especially in the last hour, did see some amount of buying come in. So M&M also managed to close in the green today. But amongst the broader end of the market, especially amongst the laggards today, look at the entire PSU pack. The PSU pack, look at names like NTPC, SBI, Powergrid, ONGC. All of these stocks took quite a bit of a pounding today. Private banks, also saw quite a bit of selling pressure. It was very volatile, but most of the private sector banks, even the ones that gave decent business updates, all of them ended with significant cuts. Federal Bank, actually opened in the green, ended low by almost 5%. NBFCs, it was the other sector of the market that saw quite a bit of a sell-off, especially names like REC, PFC, almost 5% low on these names. The housing finance companies, gold finance companies, all of them took quite a bit of a knock in the session today. The fourth stock, as far as the losing pack was concerned, was actually Voltas. Voltas has seen quite a bit of selling pressure, especially in the last 3 to 4 trading sessions, almost 10% lower from the recent highs. Amongst the top laggards as far as the F&O space was concerned. And Gujarat State Petronet, after a while, this particular name, there was a Motilal Oswal downgrade on this particular name. The stock lower quite significantly, almost 4% in the session today.
Thanks, Vivek, for that neat wrap on all those stocks that were moving around. Well, let's